Dr. Eson. We are talking about experiences in medicine, which is a YouTube video which we have talking about different things that I've experienced in medicine. However, based on the last video we made on should I take the vaccine, I'm answering some few questions that or comments that have been made concerning the vaccine. One of the comments that was made concerning the vaccine was that, will the vaccine change my DNA? I'm not sure how this came up, but I will answer that question by explaining that the mRNA is actually a messenger RNA. What that means is that there's a certain chemical in our body that sends a signal to our cells on how to particularly read a protein. So in reality, there's no penetration into the nucleus or into the cells at all by the mRNA. All it does is actually send instructions. So think of it as a messenger. It sends an instruction to the cell on how to make a piece of the spike protein as on the COVID virus, and then with that is able to create an antibody that prevents us from getting the COVID infection. So there's no alteration of DNA, there's no changing. Based on simple science and immunology, there's none of this is going to happen when you take the vaccine. And another question which I answered based also was that there's a microchip being inserted when the vaccine has been taken. There's no microchip being inserted. I've taken the vaccine and it's administered with a simple syringe and needle, and it's like taking a regular influenza vaccine. Usually you feel a little bit of heaviness, not heaviness, or like the fact that there was something injected into your muzzle, but otherwise there's no microchip being inserted. Some people have talked about the mark of the beast. There's no mark of the beast that is being put in. It's just an injection, just like you'd have gotten an injection for any other medication. So that also I will answer in this question. Another thing which they also ask is it safe for children or for immunocompromised or for pregnant people? Technically, from an immunological standpoint, it should be safe for children as well as for immunocompromised as well as for pregnant people. But that's from a theoretical aspect. What I will tell you from a medical aspect is the fact that it was not tested in children, immunocompromised or pregnant people. So the study that came out in the New England Journal of Medicine tested people from the age of 16 upwards, and especially with the Pfizer vaccine, different racial groups were included, as well as varied ages were included, and all these people were able to maintain an up to a 95% response to the vaccine. And that issue with and I think that will be the last issue which I got on the comment, was about an allergy to the vaccine, because they're seeing people who are claiming that they had a major allergy, they passed out, they're dying. In reality, from an immunological standpoint, from the studies, there was nobody who had any severe allergic reaction. I think from the review, one of the patients may have had an urticaria, meaning it's like a skin reaction, but no anaphylactic reaction was reported in the 43,000 patients that participated in the study. Now, one of the things which I should even mention is the fact that the two mRNA vaccines, the Pfizer and the Moderna, are actually a two-part vaccine. The first vaccine is actually a primer vaccine, and that primer vaccine will actually not give you such a reaction because it's a smaller dose than what the second dose will give you, and allow you to actually have a more prominent immune response. So it's unlikely for anybody to have a significant allergic reaction from the first dose, as it's been purported a lot and sensationalized in the videos that we see. And I believe this will help to be able to answer the comments that I've gotten from the last video. I appreciate any additional comments, and I'm glad that I was able to get a response to this video. Thank you.